What up, bitches? It's MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, it gives me great pleasure to review this album right here. Evidence's long-awaited follow-up to the Layover EP and the Weatherman LP called Cats and Dogs. For those of you who don't know who Evidence is, he's an MC from a group called Dilated Peoples. They've been putting out music for well over a decade. They're from California. Dilated Peoples is from California, and they put out 4 albums, and they decided to do some solo shit for a while. They got another album coming out. I just read up on it the other day, and Evidence doing his shit on the solo tip. Man, he's been getting nothing but critical fucking acclaim ever since the Weatherman LP, and for anybody who does not have that album, you really need to have that album. You need to go onto his site or wherever and go pick that shit up. That is just a ridiculous album, and so is the Layover EP. But this album, Cats and Dogs, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this album is gonna make my year-end list, my top 25 or whatever. I mean, this album left me fucking speechless, production-wise on this album. Alchemist produces a good portion of the album. You also have the legendary DJ Premier. You have DJ Babu, who is the 3rd member of Dilated Peoples. He's a DJ/producer. You have Rocky, Danny Keys, Twiz the Beat Pro, Charlie Brown. There was one more name that I don't remember. Oh, Sid Rome's. And Evidence himself produces a track or 2, I believe. But beat-wise on this album, Evidence got a solid ear for beats, and I'm not fucking gonna say one thing about the beats because I love all the fucking beats on this album. Features. You have Aloe Black. Props to Aloe Black. Pick up his album, Good Things. Dope fucking soul album. You have Raekwon, the legendary Raekwon the Chef. You got Razzcast, another legendary MC right there. You got my dude Rock Marciano. Big up to Rock Marciano, love that dude. You got Prodigy from Mobb Deep. You also have Alchemist rhyming on here on the track known as Jimi Hendrix, track 9. And in parentheses, it says Step Brothers. Step Brothers is the group between Evidence and Alchemist that both of them are rhyming, and I guess they're gonna have on the upcoming album, which they've been promoting for a while now. Evidence and Alchemist might go back and forth on production, but let me tell you, man, you know what? I'm gonna save my comments about that later. You got Slug from Atmosphere and A$AP Rock. Who else? Oh, you have Rakat Iriscience, who's the 2nd MC in Dilated Peoples, so it's only right that he will be on the album. You have Little Fame from MOP. You have Terminology and Krondon from Strong Arm Steady. And let me go back up to Slug and A$AP Rock. Only reason I'm mentioning them again is this album is Rhymesayers album, and they just reminded me that this is Evidence's solo album on Rhymesayers, and let me tell you, man, great home for Evidence. He probably has all the creative control he wants. Not that he didn't have it to begin with that Weatherman LP, but Rhymesayers is a great fucking home for Evidence. So props to Rhymesayers. Instead of me going into everything track by track, I want to make this a little bit different from my typical review. And the main reason for that is, I'm gonna be honest with you, Evidence already did that. If you go onto the Real Rhymesayers YouTube channel, I post a link down there. Evidence already does that. He breaks down everything track by track in different videos, and it's perfect that way, because some of the shit that he's saying might be hard to interpret for some people, because he takes the stream of consciousness approach to writing down his bars, you know, similar to Rakim or Raekwon. And Evidence basically did that job for me. But I will tell you, man, this is a fucking strong album, definitely full of subject matter. He hits a lot of different facets of life just from fucking looking at shit and observing it, and talking about society and just his everyday fucking life. And if you're not into Evidence at all, his style is very vocally, he's very monotone, but he just is just so ill that you just learn to love it. Yeah, I love his style. I've always loved Evidence. In fact, he's like my favorite member from Dilated Peoples. He always was. And not saying that Raka or DJ Babu are whack. I'm not saying that. It's just that Evidence always stood out to me for some reason. Maybe it's because of his monotone flow and the way he rhymes and shit. So I've always been a fucking fan of Evidence. Another fucking real great thing about this album is, I talked to you about Step Brothers. I mentioned Alchemist, and Evidence and Alchemist have been promoting the Step Brothers album for a few years now. I heard about that years ago, and I was like, alright, cool, that's gonna be hot, because Evidence rhyming and Alchemist producing and Alchemist rhyming would be fucking crazy, you know? And, you know, and I thought about it later, well, Evidence produces too, so they could go back and forth, sort of like the, what was it, the Gangrene album, you know, with Ono and Alchemist. Yeah. They could go back and forth switching beats and rhyming and shit. It would be just a fucking all-out, dope-ass hip-hop album. But let me tell you, man, Evidence rhyming over Alchemist beats, this album proves that that is the perfect mesh right there, perfect combination. And again, I'm not shitting on any other producers on here, but Evidence just rips it over Alchemist beats. Just, he rips it on all of these beats, and that's very hard for someone that has that monotone style to do. And it just seems like Evidence has the right wordplay, the right charisma, and everything in one package in order to rip these fucking beats on here. But I just want to say that he does it extremely well over Alchemist beats, and I can't wait for that Step Brothers album. I look forward to that. Check out the video You, which is produced by DJ Premier. The track is produced by DJ Premier. Again, y'all know how I feel about DJ Premier. I don't even touch his tracks. I don't even really go into them, because you cannot go wrong rhyming over a DJ Premier track. He produced You, and he produced track 17, which is the last track, called The Epilogue. On to the mysterious track number 13, that seems to be missing from the track listing. You see it? Track 12, track 14. You can imagine my astonishment when I got the CD and I look at the back and I noticed there's no fucking number 13. So I'm like, how the fuck is this dude's Evidence gonna press this up without looking at the track listing, without a number 13? And as I was listening to this, you know, I noticed there was a track 13, but it was like 3 to 4 seconds of noise that led into track 14, which is called To Be Continued. And in my research of this album, I stumbled upon the Wikipedia page of Cats and Dogs, and Evidence talks about the reason why track 13 was left out, and pure creativity. Reason I bring up track 14 about track 13 is because if you listen to the first couple bars of track 14, which is To Be Continued, he goes, 10 Commandments, 24 hours, the 13th floor was missing from the towers. And he's talking about the Masons, how whenever they build buildings, they always have they never have a floor 13 in any of their buildings because it's a lucky and unlucky number. And I was like, holy shit, like, who the fuck would think about that? That's fucking ill shit. And by the way, again, speaking of track 14, To Be Continued, I'll post a link up down there. There's a video for it. Go check it out. Love the fucking video. Love the concept of Evidence being on a roller coaster and him recording himself rhyming to the beat and just timing it perfectly before he goes down. And go check it out. Dope fucking video. Like I said, this album automatically is gonna be in my top 25. Really, this thing was definitely worth the fucking wait. And Evidence, thank you once again, guys. If you want the track by track breakdown, Evidence does it on the Real Rhyme Sayers YouTube channel. Like I said before, go on there. Again, I didn't want to fuck it up because he probably has deeper meanings than what I originally got from some of the songs. In fact, yeah, I was kind of wrong about some of the meanings. I'll be brutally honest with you. And he has deeper meaning to some of the songs than what I initially perceived. And just go on there and check it out. But really, this shit, that's it. Just a fucking dope fucking album. Thank you, Evidence. Big up to my nigga Evidence, my nigga Raka, Era Science, DJ Babu, Dilated Peoples. Y'all already know. And that's it. Everybody else, you know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Definitely support dope music. And that's it. Peace out, bitches.
Yeah, but